Monsoon season is about to hit, and while we all like to romanticize life around rain, small kitchen issues can take those joy away. Hello and welcome to the Big Basket channel. In today's video, we will try to solve monsoon related kitchen issues with some practical solutions. Also, check out for a hidden giveaway challenge in this video that can help you win an exciting voucher from Big Basket. So, subscribe to the channel and wait for the fun giveaway in this video. The biggest fight during the monsoon is to save the pantry from bug infestation. Increased humidity and moisture creates ideal conditions for insects to multiply, resulting in food rotting. These pests can enter even the cleanest kitchen and multiply with rocket speed. So, instead of tackling them later, it is always advised to take preventive measures even before the monsoon hits. In most pantries, pests feed on grains, flour, dry fruit, pulses, etc. So the easiest way to keep these bugs away is to dry roast your pantry items. Suji, makhana, sevaiyan, nuts like peanuts, almonds, and seeds can easily be dry roasted on a stove top and stored in an airtight container. Dry roasting helps remove the excess moisture from the food and keep it away from bugs for a long. I even use an oven or air fryer to dry roast the food items to speed up the roasting process. Once the food is dry roasted, let it cool down completely before storing it back in an airtight container. The next way to save your food from spoiling in the kitchen is by using the right airtight containers. The inner silicone liners on the lid of airtight containers restrict the moisture from seeping into the containers, and food remains dry and pest-free. You can find multiple containers on Big Basket to suit your needs. Similarly, jars with rubber linings and locking system restrict the air from passing through and are your best choice for storing food without any pest worries. Like the smaller ones, airtight containers also come in bigger quantities for storing daily staples like rice, which we usually buy in bulk. So, if you're worried about pantry pests in monsoon, definitely invest in some good airtight containers to go carefree. Another way to store food that is prone to pest is by putting it in smaller containers and store them in freezer. I store most of the dry fruits and seeds in the freezer section to avoid them from getting spoiled during monsoon. I even store a few lesser used packets of spices in the freezer as open packets attract more bugs. Since the temperature in the freezer is below zero, it is a moisture-free zone and is a safe place to store items that we don't use frequently. Nowadays, many small dehumidifiers are also available in the market that helps in absorbing extra moisture from the surroundings. You can stick a small pouch of such dehumidifiers on the lid of your containers as an extra measure during monsoons. This way, the moist air that gets stuck inside the containers during opening and closing of the lids will get absorbed by these dehumidifiers and food will not get spoiled. You can even use such bigger packets and place them in your pantry cupboards. These are easy to place, mess-free, and highly effective tools to get rid of those monsoon pantry issues. The next day-to-day issue that comes during monsoon is table salt going soggy. Salt absorbs moisture and it gets hard to take the salt out of the shaker. So, to avoid such issue, here are two things you must do. Fill the shaker in lesser quantities during monsoon. This way, salt doesn't sit for many days in the bottle. The second is to use a simple hack of adding some rice to the salt. Rice absorbs the excess moisture from the salt and helps separate the salt granules well. The salt will freely flow and you will get the right amount of salt every single time. So now, the next time your table salt gets clumpy, you know the right trick to tackle this issue. The next similar issue that we face during monsoon is food getting soggy. We store biscuits and snacks in a separate container, but they tend to lose their crispiness during rainy days. But don't worry. Here is a small hack to resolve such an issue. Take as many biscuits as you wish to consume on a small ceramic plate and then microwave the snack for 10 to 12 seconds. Wait till the snacks are completely cooled down. You can even reheat them on the stovetop for 15 seconds on both sides. Reheating will help remove the excess moisture from the biscuits, and now you will have crispy biscuits like just bought from store. So next time, don't throw those soggy biscuits. Just use this hack and save some money. Monsoon gives an open invitation to many bugs, insects, and worms inside the kitchen. I always try to do a thorough checkup for any kind of holes or gaps in the wall or floor of the kitchen to do a basic pest control at my level. I make a simple paste of tile grout and water to begin with. You can even take M-Seal, white cement, or anything that is readily available near you. Just make a thick paste and fill in those holes and gaps in the kitchen. It takes 10 minutes and does not need any expertise. I'll clean out the edges with the help of my fingers, and that's it. All the entryways of pests are now totally blocked. Now comes the giveaway question. Write in comments what is that one thing I added in the salt to absorb the excess moisture out of it. Along with your answers, don't forget to subscribe to the Big Basket channel to get the chance to win an exciting voucher from Big Basket. Now last but not the least, to resolve the issue of ants in the kitchen, I always keep a DIY ant spray made with half part water and vinegar. After closing the kitchen, I spray it on the entire countertop and cupboards. The vinegar helps in deodorizing the ant trails, which helps to keep them away from crawling on the surfaces. And that's how these simple in-house pest control tips will help you keep the pests away this monsoon season. With these tips, I hope you enjoy this monsoon and also win the giveaway challenge. But for that, do not forget to participate in the giveaway. Just write the correct answers in the comment section and subscribe to the Big Basket channel. And I'll see you in the next video very soon.